about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. I think very deeply.
Wagwan, it's your humble host, Big Truck. You already know we back at it again with an exclusive. Shout out to Remy. Go to her channel, show her some love. Go to my channel, show me some love as well. We're going to dive into this thing, adult conversations. So, she has some things to say. I have some things to say. Spirit of the universe is going to take us home. Without further ado, grab a shoulder pads and helmet, and let's go to work. Last time that I checked.
They say the truth hurts, so I lied to you. Yes, I lied to you.
Fellas, attraction isn't random. Women pay attention to various things about your appearance and how you carry yourself. Here are 7 physical traits that make women secretly want you, and 1 mistake that ruins it all. Let's dive in. 1. Posture and presence. Before you open your mouth, she's already reading you. Women scan body language faster than most men realize.
What's going to be said one-sided is going to be said towards the other. All right? So we use our imagination. We speak from a male's perspective, woman's perspective. Body language is very important. What have I always said on my show? Facial micros, body language. So when it comes to body language, body posture, facial micros, it's very important to pick up on those things and read those things.
Posture is the very first giveaway. Imagine the scene. 2 men walk into the same cafe. Guy A hunches, eyes glued to the floor, takes short but rushed steps like he's trying not to be seen. Guy B walks in with shoulders back, chest open, chin up, slow but steady stride. He's not even trying to grab attention, but he does. Who do you think she notices first? Exactly. This isn't about size or height. I've seen shorter men outshine taller guys simply just by the way they carry themselves.
Not only that, but having confidence, having respect for yourself. When you walk into a room, presence is everything. Okay? Keep that in mind.
A strong posture radiates confidence, calm, and self-respect. A weak one gives off stress, insecurity, and defeat. Average versus magnetic. Average, slouched back, held tilted down, phone in hand, jittery feet. Magnetic, relaxed but tall stance, smooth movements, eye level forward, unhurried steps. Why women notice this? Posture is primal. For thousands of years, a man's stance told women if he was strong, confident, or reliable, or if he was weak and unsure. That instinct hasn't disappeared. Today, posture still signals, do I feel safe and drawn to this man? Or do I feel he'll crumble under pressure?
And for men, this is very helpful for you. Walk with your head up. I cannot sit up here and tell you how many times I've seen men walking with their head down. That used to be me. Okay? The more I began developing, I started changing those habits. Walking with my head up, chest up. Even when I sit like I own the place. When I walk into a place, when I walk into a room, I own it. All eyes on me. As a man, being confident within myself because I know who I am.
When you enter a room, keep your hands free. Don't hide in your phone. It's a small shift, but posture is the difference between fading into the background or being magnetic without saying a word. 2, grooming and cleanliness. This one is simple, guys, but it's where a lot of guys mess up. Women notice your grooming more than anything else. I'm talking about nails, beard line, haircuts. Even if your shirt looks wrinkled, scenario,
As a man, the way you should carry yourself is how a woman going to look at you and perceive you. Perception is everything. Again, it goes vice versa. When I go to work, I love to put on cologne. Why? Smell good, look good, feel good. Make sure my feet is done. Make sure my nails is done. Make sure I'm clean shaved. Make sure that I am presentable at all times because you never know who you're going to meet. Anything can happen on any given Sunday. That would be my advice to the men.
show up to a first date. You're wearing a nice button-up shirt. From a distance, it looks good. But when she sits down, she notices dirt under your fingernails, scruffy neck stubbles, and that your shirt looks like it just came out the dryer, not the closet. She doesn't say anything, but in her mind, points deducted. Now imagine the same date with a different guy, same shirt, but it's ironed. Nails are trimmed. Beard is clean. Breath is fresh. That man instantly feels attractive.
And that can be the same thing said when it comes to a woman. Woman has to be presentable, clean, smell good, look good. Make sure your hair's done, your nails done. Make sure that you wear very to little makeup. Don't need a whole lot of makeup. But overall, both men and women, when it comes to physical attraction, you have to be presentable.
Even if he didn't spend more money on his clothes. Average versus magnetic. Average, hairline overgrown, nails long or dirty, shirt wrinkled, coffee breath. Magnetic, clean fade, tidy trim, neat beard, or shave. Nails short, clothes fresh, minty breath. Why women notice this? Grooming equals self-respect. Women think in terms of care. If he can't handle the basics for himself, how will he handle the details in a relationship or in life? Subconsciously, neglecting grooming reads as neglect everywhere else. Quick upgrades takes 15 minutes a week. Nail trim plus cuticle clean. Barber, line up every 2 to 3 weeks. Iron or steam your shirt. Yes, it matters. Brush and floss twice a day. Keep gum on you. You don't have to look perfect. You just need to look like a man who respects himself. And women pick up on these instantly. 3, your smile. Your smile is your secret weapon. A genuine smile warms people up faster.
That don't mean walk around with your grizzly on. I've noticed a large number of men and women walking around with their grizzly on. It doesn't hurt to smile. It doesn't hurt to be presentable. It doesn't hurt to say hello. That, you see, hello, with a nice smile. So that goes for men and women. These are fun tips that are going to help both so that the attraction can be a mutual attraction and not a one-sided attraction. Let's continue.
Than almost anything else. It makes you look confident, approachable, and human. But here's the trap. If your teeth are yellow, stained, or covered in plaque, the effect reverses. Instead of looking attractive, you look careless. Imagine this. You meet a woman at a party. You lock eyes. You smile. If your teeth are clean and white, that smile says, I'm healthy. I'm confident. I'm safe to approach. But if your teeth look neglected, that same smile says, I don't care about myself. And women will notice, even if they don't say it out loud. Average versus magnetic. Average, forced grin, lips tight, teeth hidden, yellowish or stained. Magnetic, relaxed eyes, natural warm smile, clean white teeth that are showing. Why women notice this? Smiles are primal signals of health and warmth. Subconsciously, clean teeth equals good health and good genetics. A genuine smile equals trustworthy and approachable. Women are wired to pick up on this combination. Quick upgrades you can do immediately.
And men pick up on those things as well when it pertains to a woman. Let's highlight that.
Brush and floss daily. Sounds basic, but most men skip flossing. Use whitening strips. Smile first. When you greet someone, it lowers tension and it makes her mirror your energy. A smile is free, powerful, and magnetic. Don't waste it. Those are the first 3 physical traits: posture, grooming, and your smile. All 3 are simple, but they carry massive weight how women judge your attractiveness. Now let's move to the next set. Let's be real. Just like men can't help but notice a woman's curves, women can't help but notice a man's build. It's not about being a bodybuilder or a fitness model. It's about the impression your body gives off.
And you also want to be with someone that you are sexually attracted to. That goes for both men and women, okay? And how you keep yourself in shape is important. You know, is this individual living a healthy life? Are they healthy? Do they work out? And if they do, how many times do they work out in a week, in a day, and so forth? You see what I'm saying? If you're a person that you work a lot, okay, you do a lot of walking, that's a form of exercising. You know, doing a lot of stretching, doing a lot of aerobics. If you don't have the time to weight lift, long as you're doing some type of exercising. We're not saying that you have to be a Beyonce or a Tyrese. No, but you carry yourself in a physical way.
Picture this. You're walking into a restaurant. Guy A looks like he hasn't exercised in years. Shoulders slumped forward, belly pushing against his shirt. He's slightly winded just from walking in. Now, guy B isn't shredded, but he's solid. Shoulders square, chest filled out his shirts naturally. Arms look like they've lifted more than a TV remote. Which one do you think she's drawn to? It's obvious. Average versus magnetic.
And I agree. A woman that carries herself well in a physical manner, when she walks into a room, you can look at her and tell, okay, she exercises. We're not saying she's a bodybuilder, but you can tell she exercises. Versus a woman walking into that same restaurant and she look like she ain't hit a gym since high school. As a man, who are you going to go more after? The woman that hasn't lift weights, been into a gym since high school, or a woman that exercises on a daily basis or a weekly basis?
Average, excess weight, or no muscle tone. Clothes hang, or they strain awkwardly. Low energy vibe. Magnetic, balanced frame, some shape and shoulders in the arms. Clothes, they sit comfortably. Body looks capable. Why women notice this? Fitness signals discipline and vitality. It tells her you can handle life physically and mentally. Subconsciously, a healthy build suggests you're strong enough to protect, energetic enough to lead, and disciplined enough to handle responsibilities. But here's the key. Most women don't want extreme perfection. A man who's overly ripped can come across as intimidating, vain, or hard to relate to. It can even make her self-conscious.
I can agree. Using myself as an example, 6'2", 290, built. If an individual didn't know me, he's intimidating. But once they get to know me, he's like a big teddy bear. He's humble. So when we talk about the public opinion, perception, you have individuals that will judge you based off of what they see before they get to know. Once they get to know, then they're mind boggled because the picture that they had of you, they see something totally different.
If he looks like a fitness model, does that mean I have to keep up with that too? So, what women really want is balance. Healthy, fit, capable, not perfect. Quick upgrades if you're starting from zero. Do 20 minutes of workout, squats, lunges, sit-ups. Walk 8 to 10K a day. Add sprints once a week. Eat enough proteins with every meal. Chicken, fish, eggs, beans. Focus on consistent sleep. It makes your whole body and face sharper. It's not about being perfect. It's about being a man who looks like he can handle himself and has the energy for life. 5, style and how close fit. Forearm cheat codes. Style doesn't mean expensive labels. It means intention. You can spend $50 and look better than a guy who spent $500 if you're close fit and you wear them with confidence. 2 coworkers, same budget. Guy A, trendy shirt with graphics. Baggy jeans, old sneakers. Guy B, simple fitted tee, clean dark jeans, sleeves rolled on a button up. Subtle watch, fresh sneakers. Guess which one women gave a second glance to? The guy who looked clean, fitted, and effortless.
Same thing with the woman. Are you, as a man, you have a woman to come into a restaurant and she's dressed half naked, designer clothes. Everything is just like, okay. Versus woman number 2 that walks into a restaurant. She's covered up, but she has sex appeal. She has style. She has grace. She don't need to wear revealing clothes. Which woman is a man going to approach? That woman that is that woman that has sex appeal. That woman has style. That woman that covers up. That woman that don't need to show everything, but lead to the imagination.
And here's a cheat code. Roll up your sleeves. Women notice forearms, veins, muscles, the suggestion of strength. It's subtle, but it's one of those little details that make a big difference. A rolled sleeve says, I'm put together, but also casual and approachable.
When I be at work, I roll my sleeves up and I have on my uniform, I'm confident. Have on my smell good cologne. They know. I even put some cologne on my hands. I know that trick. You men can do this too as well. Even you ladies can do this trick. As a man, spray some of that cologne on your hand so that when you shake a person's hand, that fragrance will be on their hands. Same thing as a woman. Spray some perfume on her hands so that when she interacts and shake hands, that person will remember her scent. That's an old school trick. Continue.
Average versus magnetic. Average, baggy wrinkled shirt, over loud logos, shoes stuffed, sleeves dangling. Magnetic, simple, fitted basic, sleeves rolled, clean shoes, and minimal accessories like a good watch. Why women notice this? Style is about presentation. It tells her, if you understand the details, if you put effort into how you show up, subconsciously, it also hints in how you'll handle your space, your work, and yes, her. Quick upgrades for immediate style points. Tell her one pair of dark jeans and one button up shirt. You'll wear them everywhere. Stick to neutral colors black, navy, white, gray, until you've learned your best tones. Roll sleeves to just below the elbow. It frames your forearm perfectly. Keep your shoes spotless. Women notice them instantly. Style doesn't have to scream. It just has to speak quietly, but clearly. I've got my life together. 6, your scent. This one is powerful because it's invisible, but unforgettable. Smell is tied to memory more than any sense. The right scent can make her lean in closer without even realizing it. The wrong scent will push her away instantly. Imagine 2 greetings. Guy A goes in for a hug. His cologne is so strong, it hits her before he gets close. Underneath, there's a faint layer of sweat. She politely steps back. Guy B goes in for a hug. He smells fresh, clean, with a hint of cologne that you only notice up close. She lingers a little longer. Same hug, different outcome. Average versus magnetic.
That's why I always love wearing cologne when I'm at work. Of course, I shower. But when I'm at work, I like to smell good when I'm at work. You look good, you smell good, you dress good in work uniform. Okay. Woman number 1 walks into a restaurant and she has perfume over funk. It's not a good look. Woman number 2, she walks into a restaurant and she smells good. Body clean, smelling good, looking good, feeling good, dressing good. Oh my gosh. So it's the same thing across the board. Am I right? Let's continue.
Average, oversprayed cologne, stale, jacket smell, gum covering, bad breath. Magnetic, showers fresh base, light deodorant, 2 spritzes of cologne near the chest, genuinely fresh breath. Why women notice this? Scent bypasses the logic. It goes straight to the emotions. A fresh, subtle smell makes her associate you with comfort, intimacy, and attraction. It plants you in her memory without any effort. Pick 1 cologne and master it. 2 sprays, max. If someone can smell you from across the room, you've done too much. Keep breath fresh. Floss daily. Brush your tongue. Mouthwash. Gum is backup, not a fix. The goal isn't for your scent to announce you. It's for her to discover it when she's close. That's what makes it magnetic. So now we've covered posture, grooming, smiles, fitness, style, and scent. That's 6 traits already.
And with these 6 traits, you master these traits, and this goes for both men and women. You master these traits, you can attract and draw to you the person that you want, the person that you need, the person that you can do whatever you want with. Why? Because it's a mutual likeness. You've done the basic things to attract that person, to draw that person to you. Now that you have that person with you, sky's the limit. You do what you do to build, you see? But it's that first initial step to attracting that someone, locking that person in.
And each one is simple to fix but powerful in impact. But there are still two things left: your jawline and your face structure, which women notice more than you think, and the one trait that completely turns them off. That's what we'll break down next. 7. Jawline and face structure, plus beard framing. Not every guy is born with a superhero jawline. But here's the truth: you can maximize what you've got, and women will notice. Imagine this: you're on a dating app. 2 selfies pop up. Guy A has a patchy beard, no defined neckline, a little puffiness in the face. He looks like he just woke up. Guy B is the same guy, but leaner. Beard is trimmed clean, neckline sharp, cheek line. Suddenly his jawline looks stronger. Same genetics. 2 totally different impressions. Average versus magnetic. Average: puffy cheeks, messy beard, or overgrown stubble. Untrimmed neckline. Magnetic: slightly leaner face, sharp haircut. Why women notice this? A clean jawline signals masculinity and health.
So when we talk about the same attributes, the same characteristics to a woman, you have a woman that comes into a restaurant, a lot of makeup, long eyelashes, puffy face, etc. Versus woman number 2 that walks into a restaurant, no long eyelashes, very little makeup, but she has smooth skin, full lips, and presentable. Which woman that man is going to go after? Number 1, number 2? Of course, going to go after number 2. It's about being available, being presentable.
Subconsciously, it reads as strong genes and self-discipline.
Also being approachable.
But more importantly, it shows pride in presentation. Women know grooming takes time and effort. That attention to details makes you stand out. Quick upgrades for your jawline and face. If you're carrying extra weight, aim to drop a few pounds. Most of it will show up in your face first. Clean up cheek line. Don't let stray hair climb towards your eyes. Consider mewing, proper tongue posture during the day. It strengthens the jaw definition over time. Balding, bone it. A shaved head with a trimmed beard often looks sharper and more masculine than clinging to thinning hair. The face is the first place people look. Even small improvements here create a dramatic difference in how women perceive you. The one physical trait that turns women off: neglect. Here's the big one: it's not baldness. Plenty of women love bald men who own it confidently. It's not height either. Shorter men attract women all the time. The one trait that destroys attraction is neglect. Neglect looks like dirty nails, bad breath, clothes that look like you slept in them, greasy hair or flaky scalp, old scuffed shoes, overgrown nose or ear hair.
Woman number 1 comes into a restaurant and she neglects her appearance. Woman number 2 comes into a restaurant. She takes pride in the way she takes pride in her appearance. Which woman that man is going to go for? Number 2, a woman that takes pride in her appearance. If you dress good, you look good, you smell good, you feel good, you taste good, you're going to attract good. Period. That's it. That's all. It's about energy. She has a little bit more and we're gone.
Neglect screams, I don't respect myself. And if you don't respect yourself, why should she? Average versus magnetic. Average: this is just me, take it or leave it kind of energy. Little to no effort on personal care. Magnetic: I care about myself and energy. Basic, handled with consistency. Clean, simple intention.